Hi, welcome to the attic. Another episode of this serial will it fix. We're still working this Radionette sound system, and in this episode I'm going to do some recapping and hopefully also be installing a Bluetooth device. So come and join me. Here it is, how everything looks. Going to replace that one with this one. This one is a little bigger. It is 4700 microfarad, while this one is 4000 microfarad. Does not matter much because this capacitor is to reduce the ripple voltage, and as bigger it is, as more it will reduce the ripple voltage. While we're still here, I'm going to have some switches and meters below here somewhere. I'm going to clean them up and give them a little oil. So hopefully we're going to bring them back to life. It is a little noise from the switches and the potentiometers. So let's start to find a way to, as you can see, kind of different, but we'll find a way to replace that one with this one. The first we're going to do is to short this one to make sure that well, 60 something volt is not dangerous. It's very unpleasant and it's very scary when shorting. So what I do, I take a resistor. This one is like I think it's 2 watt and 470 ohm, and I just short the capacitor like that. Then the capacitor will charge over the resistor. The reason I hold it with my nibbler is because it can be a little hot. So, like that. Then it is not charged anymore. Then we're going to flip it over and we're going to reach that from below. From underneath, I mean. Well, seems like we have some screws to remove, and those are on the side as well. Like that. Okay. and this one going down. We could, no, I think we're going to do it just like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find some wires to solder on the capacitor, and also solder on the PCB. And I'm going to glue the capacitor down like this. I'm going to use acrylic. I found some wires. What I'm going to solder them like this. Let's see. So did like that. Okay. Now I'm going to put this one down there. Could work. First, we need to add some acrylics to glue it down. And while we're here, I'm going to try to clean these potentiometers a little. I lost power on my camera, so you did not see what I did last. I gave the switches a little lubricant contact spray, and I placed those meters again. So what we're going to do now, we're going to remove these lights and get down to these potentiometers down there to clean and lubricate them. does that go? No. No, of course. The potentiometers, they are soldered to this PCB. So if you cannot get from behind, then we get in from in the front. Can do a little test around, can't we? No more meter noise. So next thing I'm going to do is to install a Bluetooth. There are no 5 volts here, so I'm going to use a step down. For certain I can find a voltage for 12 volt or more around here, somewhere around. I'm going to use this step down to step down from that voltage until 5 volts, which is the working voltage for this Bluetooth. And then the question will be, where do we put it? And it is definitely most room here. So the first thing I have to do is to replace these wires, because they are too short. So I found me this one, and then you start to ask, isn't this one too small? Well, this one is stepping down from any voltage until 5 volt and 1 amps, and with this wire for until 1 meter it has a voltage drop for less than 3%. So in my head that is that is enough. And this one does not use 1 amp. It is one, how much it uses? 10 milliamps. So this is more than enough for this step down. and there are no polarity on these at all, so it really doesn't matter where you put the positive or the negative wire. That is cool. There we go. I made me a cable, and what I did first of all was to mark. I have a blue mark on the what I will use as a left channel, and it also should have somewhere, yeah, there it is, a blue mark. So what I'm going to do is to solder the wires here and bring it up. But first I can do that, then I need to find out what is what is left and right, and where is the connections. So what I do is, you have this one, it is DIN connections here, and this is the female connection, and as you can see, the blue one is left channel and the red one is right channel, and this number 2, that's the ground. So as I'm going to do, I'm going to connect this green to the ground, this to the left channel, this to the right channel. But first I have to find them, and to do that I use my multimeter, and I made me, because my probe, they are not thin enough to enter the DIN connections, so I made me just a little piece of wire. This one I'm going to use, well, let's see, I just have to show you. So what I do, I start with the left channel, and it's supposed to be here somewhere. Yeah, left channel, there it is, mark. So there's the wires. First of all, we need to pre-solder, solder something completely different. Pre-solder so there's the left. The blue one was that one. Maybe I should try to find ground first. Let's see, it was centered. There's the ground, so it will become and no contact. Cool. Okay. So what I have in mind is that I know for certain from there to there is 45 volts, because that's the capacitor we have been changing. So what I want to do is I will connect the positive one there and the negative there. And you also can start asking why not directly on the capacitor. Because there are always a little capacitance and the resistance in the traces, so it will help to remove a little noise. And if someone wonders, this step down manage a voltage from 12 up to at least 80, I think 120 volt. This 45 volt, which means going good. So I'm going to connect. I want to connect it there. What I always try to do, learn by my own faults, is that it is always some these old solderings are always so hard and need always a very high temperature. So what I normally do is I add a little new, and then I don't need it that long. There you go. There we go. Yes, the moment of truth. Let's see, voltage. And from there to there is 45. Cool. And what did I say? From there to there, -5. Okay, let's see. That's the positive. Negative is always there. Yes. So what I'm going to do now is to connect the positive to the Bluetooth, that one, and the negative on that one. Between the step down and the Bluetooth, I'm going to use this wire. Going to let yellow be the positive one and the white one the negative. Sorry. Disconnect the amplifier, maybe. Kinda smart. So what I did, tell yellow on the positive. There we go. Positive. Negative. And as you can see, there are no through hole, so I need to solder the cables, the wires right here. You have right ground and you have the left one. Then we do. Then no blue as blue, and as we remember, the blue one is the left one. Think about it there, and what I'm going to use this type. It is very strong, solid tape. And what I do is ready to test it then. I haven't connected the speakers, so the only thing missing now is to start up, see if things are working.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, cool. Yep. It does work. That's cool. So next thing to do, would be to place this cassette deck. And from what I can see already, this one going to be the most tricky one, because that one going in there, well, did not become much tricky anyway. This one along the side, like that, and then just do the opposite from the moment you remove them. There you go. And I have the connector, that one going cassette like that. And then the turntable. But some parts missing, we have to do something about. We need to place this one. And this one has to be soldered on the transformator. So away with this for a while. And this one going over there. Look at this. Really don't look good. I'm going to fix just a little. That's the signal for the turntable. So red going down on number 35, and green 36, and ground down there. Come on. Well, not ground, screw. It is the shield. Like that. Then let's put it together. As always, when I service the turntable, I replace the stylus. This one don't even have a stylus. So, as you can see, this one is kind of funny, funny way. You slide it in and you press down. And you press down. There. Back on the arm. And we lock. What we're going to do now is adjust the speed. Going to add a little reflective tape there. You see the tachometer, and let's play. Going to be a 33.3. See it? Ups. There we go. So first we're going to do is put this one to 0. And then we're going to balance until this one is a total balance. Well, There we go. And then we put that to 2. On 2.2. Yeah, 2.1. That's okay. Let's test the turntable then. Works like a charm. Let's do some job and make it shine. And for that I'm using plastic and rubber shine. Well, going to park you. Yes, I should. These, and I need this one. This one going to be a little tricky, but let's see what I manage. There. What about the other side? There we go. There we go. A sharp eye would notice that I did not do anything about this cassette deck. And that was because I was missing a part. It was a rubber wheel which was missing, but that one is replaced by now, but I don't have any video from that. As for this video, it's very close to its end. Only thing missing for me to say is thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. And for all of you, please click these buttons down there, this like and subscribe. And hopefully one day it will benefit me. So until next time, bye!